in what is sure to go down in the annals of history, of consistency, as quite possibly a miracle. We bring to you Agentic Incontinence, the virtually not alone monster party backstage Griswold Grim YouTube live stream for October 11th, 2022. And here's a song they said I could play.
I wanna see my friends time and time again. I wanna hold their hands time and time again. I wanna hear my friends time and time again. I wanna share my life with them time and time again. I wanna hold my friends time and time again. I wanna laugh and cry with them time and time again. I wanna dance with my friends time and time again. I wanna stay up all night with them time and time again. I wanna feel my friends time and time again. I wanna run round and round with them time and time again. I wanna see my friends. I wanna hold their
I like this one. What can I say? Welcome. I am Griswold Gaius Grim of the First LARP Ingression Protocol, founding member of the Fraternal Regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy, and as a member of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency. I gotta tell you that the Fraternal Regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy is only called that because Brotherhood of Evil Mutants was already taken. Welcome. This is the virtually not alone monster party backstage stream because, quite frankly, I didn't have much today, and I was just gonna kind of do a chill stream. Like last Tuesdays are bad, I guess. And last Tuesday I could only voice in, and today I can only sit down. But you know, consistency, baby. Oh, freedom. Welcome. with sweet, sweet voice. Sweet. Hey, Goose, remember, Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you. You gonna do this today, Graham? Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe. We have in the Hive Mind chat fragmented Dude Burst and Eve Gilbert, champion of other monster parties, and Freedom's Lunch, who I sometimes fear I lose. The freedom or my lunch. Oh, is that magic? Magic! Hello, welcome. That means good magic's here. It always reminds me to do the savings throws. Remember, Embody, we do savings throws against mind control. You're swimming in mind control attempts all the time, and that's just if you count advertising. So remember, you can do savings throws against it by choosing survival, social, wisdom, or heart to base your savings throw on, and if it's over 10, you take half damage from the mind control in the rest of the show at least. And maybe you can apply the bonus to the rest of your week. I don't know. It's your placebo. Hey, choose Survivalists with a 13 today. Socialists with a 12. Wisdom folks with a nat 20. You're on point. Today. Congratulations. Hard folks, couple of 7s worth of 14. Hope that's good enough for you. You actually can't escape the mind control. Freedom's Lunch tried and almost died. Bong Hall chooses a heart. And I can't blame... Why are you singing? I don't know. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal of production executives that makes this and all of my streams possible. That's the people who do Patreon and Substack and stuff. Remember, Embody, we want what's best for you. Welcome to the Monster Party Backstage. Stream. Check it out. Since you're backstage at the Monster Party, you can see that this week's vicious opponent will be facing is Pride, and now Stable Creations are 50% cheaper. This is what Pride looks like, and that is the Monster Party gonna face it. I got the backstage part is, I was gonna like clip it out for when I put it on the Owl Bear board. But one of the other things this stream was called is Agentic Incontinence, and to serve the title of the stream content to the peoples, here we go.
Get proper help. If you are already in psychotherapy, tell your therapist you are doing this practice. Okay? All right, I think we're ready, unless there's some questions. Yes?
Maybe this was already tested. What are the anticipated benefits of having this practice?
So for the first 5 weeks of your practice, it's an added thing that doesn't seem to be doing anything for you. But if you continue the practice, you will be able to start to, remember, not a vacation, but an education. You will start to be able to exercise it in your life. You're in a situation and you're caught up in one of those things you get caught up in, but instead of you just, you go, wait, and you pull up, you stand back, you go, wait, I'm doing that thing that I didn't want to be doing. And that space is the space of agency. Here you're just a wanton running on your impulsivity. You pull back, and mindfulness isn't agency. That's why I use the metaphor very carefully. But it's the space of agency where you can step back and look at it and say, no, that isn't relevant, to coin a word. That isn't relevant here. Even though it's similar to other situations in my past. But she's actually not my older sister. And she's not actually angry. She's afraid. But if I'm in this, I don't see that. But when I step out, I go, wait, I've been here before. this is me with my older sister, but she's not my older sister. And then when I realized,
It's not my older sister, it's Grim Grizz, everybody. Welcome to the Agentic Incontinence Virtually Not Alone Monster Party Backstage stream. Remember, everybody, we want what's best for you, and there is no agency. Only agentic space. Alright, so the reason this stream is called Agentic Incontinence is because if you're just running along like this, you have no continence of your agency. You can't pull back. You can't pull back. Your agency is just being poured out into this pattern that you always run. So your agency is incontinent. And much like while you're doing your meditation is a great time to practice your Kegels exercises. You're working on your agentic continence, being able to hold back from the bullshit you always do and exercise your agency. And now also the other clip I wanted to play about today. Yes, I am your older sister, Freedom. Shh.
Thoughts on that? There is something about that feedback loop with social media that seems to just crystallize people into a kind of like they've assumed their final form in a way.
Well, I don't know if they assume their final form.
As a matter of fact, well, let's just swing by and see what social media has done to our good friend Griswold Grimm. Well, let's just take a look at his profile here. It says, "This isn't even my final form." So clearly, David Fuller is wrong again.
I think it's actually a second self that is living online, that is coalescing into this, again, this sort of this hyper virtual church that sort of exists out there, and then before you know it, it's going to be gone, or it's going to morph into this next thing or something else.
All right, now, and then I was going to go into like Monster Party backstage stuff. However, we've had a blessing on the Discord in the Broken Clock Tower. In the Loom Room, Lynn Lavoie is taking it upon herself to start weaving together the thing I wanted to go into, which is, great for me. It is the, okay, so it's like this. Because this corner is Peterson adjacent, and Peterson is Rogan adjacent, and Aubrey Marcus is Rogan adjacent, this is valid corner content, and they're going into fucking Hermes Trismegistus. And thankfully for us, Lynn was kind enough to clip some, and that's not a shape it ought to be. Look at that. It's more... This is what should have been done backstage, but now you get to see it. What are you guys saying over there in the hive mind? Hi, Magic. He does freedom. I am doing Kegels now. All right, everybody. Let's take a virtually not alone moment and strengthen our urinary control, because I put incontinence in the title. And so why don't we give anybody who happens to watch that this magical exercise to do? Like, what the Kegels exercise basically is, this is not medical advice, is that like you go, like, when you go into the wrestle room and you gotta stop and you're like, oh God, and you squeeze everything off to stop. That is the Kegels exercise. So while you're meditating and you're doing your breathing like this, go, remember you do the belly breathing, right? Go like, and then on your breathe out, you squeeze it off. Okay, ready? There we go. Breathe in. Squeeze. Breathe in. Squeeze. All right, everybody. Congratulations. Welcome to the virtual Monster Party Backstage. I'm Grim Grizz. This is the Hive Mind chat. Is agency just controlling the contextual so you can filter the infinite? Just controlling the contextual? Sir, agency is your capacity of care and your exercise thereof. And the best use of one's agency is to increase the agency of others so that the collaboration efforts can be more effective. And therefore, we have formed the Serenity Agency. No, we haven't. That's wrong timeline. Wrong timeline. Remember, Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you. Thanks for the embodiment of Kegels, says F. Gilbert. Meditate to contemplate shifting. I don't like to contemplate words that start with the SH sound while I'm meditating. It's J had to poop. See, this is why I don't like to contemplate shifting. See what has happened to the stream now. Here, you guys, is there any of that song left? We gotta watch.
I wanna see my friends. I wanna hold their hands. See my friend, yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Hold their hands. Hold their hands. Hold their hands. Hold their hands.
Hello! I see the assassins have failed. If you're one of the assassins trying to kill me and you're having trouble, you should know that I really enjoy peanut butter fudge and no-bake cookies, and that's a great place to put in the poison that finally takes me out. Meanwhile, back at the Virtually Not Alone Monster Body Backstage stream. We've got Josh Garrison making sure everyone knows it's very important to get your shift together. And Magic is trying, really. It was a well-deserved and received freedom in my corner of the hive mind, at least. No, yes, well, you know, everybody's into their own thing. We just have to clean up afterwards, so we try and keep that sort of thing to a minimum. Do you see this board? Let me set up. You gotta go into studio mode and set up the board because the camera's on your eyeball right now. This board here is the topic board, and I think oh look, it's my head. I think what I'm gonna do afterward, once it's finally empty, is my pap smear, my past authoring program. You guys know the past authoring programs, right? Okay. I hate studio mode so much. I think I'm gonna draw like a little cartoon and go through my past to see if it'll make me a better person. But meanwhile, we have on the topic board, Widows and Orphans, Tomorrowland, LARPing Grown, Shine, the Keck Omega symbol, and the Writer's Room. Actually, I crossed off Twitch, but I'm getting my author. Never mind. Oh yeah, remember earlier when I was talking about how like Marcus is adjacent and adjacent and adjacent, and they're talking about Hermes? Here's that part I'm finally delivering on. Thanks, Lynn.
I could see the pattern. It's a dragon. In fact, it wasn't one dragon, it's three. Three dragons, and they're attached to a tree. Now, you may have seen when the Queen had her Diamond Jubilee thing recently.
What queen? I didn't.
Queen
see
of
it.
England. Queen of England. She lit up this. It was very bizarre. It's like there's this globe on this, like the royal pillow and the globe. And so she goes and pushes on the globe, and all of a sudden these lights go in the shape of 3-strand DNA. And then they connect to like a tree of life and light up the tree of life. And I was like, that was a month after I found that on the wall inside the King's Chamber. I haven't even released this or the photographs of it anywhere yet. But this dragon is...
What? What motherfucking 3-strand DNA this guy is talking about? Holy shit, Lynn.
been all about Kundalini. And the third dragon, which is the Sheen, right? It's what happens through the staff of Hermes, right? There you get into one mind, and it's no longer yin yang. It's now I could see the pattern.
Welcome to the Monster Pod, the backstage stream. Now, Lynn's got a whole series of clips in the loom room, which is the proper use of the loom room. If you're making more than one clip from a thing and you want to string a bunch together, that's what we do. That's what Reapers do in the loom room. And since Chad is kind of retired, Lynn may be vying for Chief Reaper status. I don't know. But we do also have, from the same Reaper, a contribution in the clip stream, which I am not going to play for you because what we're sort of kind of establishing as the ritual of the Monster Party on Fridays is that, like, there's this part in every Monster Party fight that repeats over and over, and that is where I say, okay guys, do you do your thing or your super move? And then the chat has to make a decision, and then there's a lag time between them hearing that and typing it and me seeing it. So that's the time when we're going to go pull from the clip stream on the Discord and run clips. So if you want to have influence over the show and the Monster Party show, put clips of the things you've been watching that you want to bring to our show and tell party. Call it that if it helps you understand. A show and tell party of the best, like you're watching a clip, you're like, wow, that's a great moment. Clip it, throw it in the clip stream, share it with everybody at our Monster Party, where this weekend, this Friday's a weekend, this Friday, we face off against the mighty Pride with a special appearance by a fifth entity into the party. What is that fifth entity, Graham? I don't know. I don't know if we should tell them. But I will tell you that this week there is a chance that the special hive mind helping power will be activated because Pride is a serious, serious beast. Oh, I'm only at 23 minutes. I'm trying to do 30. What do you guys got? What have you been up to? I need to, okay, let's bring up the Monster Party board and start talking about the backstage part, because it is called the backstage stream, so I should show you guys some of this stuff, right? Well, we do this in the Owl Bear Rodeo, and as it were, somebody else could log in and be the lobstamonkee that makes things happen on screen rather than the host of the game. Those two roles could be separated out, but that's an advanced move we'd have to discuss and work out at other times, you know. When I load it up, I choose the maps and like check out that one. But you normally use the stone, and when I select this one, it also loads in all the tokens and stuff I've used, including the last victory party, Eve, Gander, Marty, and Magic, who defeated the mighty Sloth, if you'll remember. No, he's defeated. See, the blah blah blah. Now, we have some issues with the first role concept, which is like at the start of the game, we have just a regular lobstamonkee, and we call them ducks beforehand. Actually, I can't show. I don't want to show you. Remember, Embody, when Grimgris doesn't want you to see what he's doing on the screen, like dragging all the characters from last week into the trash can, he puts up the Remember Embody logo and says, "Remember Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you." Oh, I don't know, Freedom. As I recall, I do believe that we'd have to go back to the highlight reel, but did not Gander like score a nat 20 fireball on that beast? He's got 200 hit points, you know. Oh, but see, we have this issue. Oh, where? Here we are. We have this thing going on now where, like, when the lobster monkey and everybody, when the party starts, all the people come through the portal like this. I actually got to turn record on in OBS and do it like this. Sloth, get out of here. We're beating you right now, figuratively. Okay, so there's this portal. The dice combine their powers together to open this portal. So why aren't you recording this stuff now? Oh, right. Hold on, guys. Hold on. The mighty powers of survival, social wisdom, and heart. Right? No, you didn't hit record, dumbass. The powers of survival, social wisdom, and heart combine together to open the lobster monkey manifold, to which the lobster monkeys from the chat will be summoned to face off with today's monster. Sylvia, come on. Oh, hold on, guys. Sylvia needs something. Here's another song they said I could play.
What a sunny day, you'll find me on a big rock basking. Normally I need the shape, but that's all I've been having. I need the world way more than anyone needs me in it. If not for you, I'd run away and not admit it. I disappeared into an empty dark casino. I gambled everything, lost it incognito. And no one knows I'm broken, breaking promises still. And that's until my comic books up by Bill.
Did your cousin's sister record a video and put it on YouTube of her playing some song that is not copyright problem? Grimgris would probably run it on his stream. Why don't you send it to him via Twitter or the Hivemind Discord? Okay, no, but so we have this problem that when the powers, see what happens is they open the portal, right? And it summons in the lobster monkey guys, right? Like, bloop, dark, like this. And then each die combines with the person, okay? And then there's the thing that happens that's called the, and then there's the thing that happens that's called the first roll. Now, in the case of the survival feller, wait. Hold on a second. We have a special window, a special scene made for this in the YouTube. Hey, look at that. Oh, not in the OBS. In the OBS. Perfect timing. She was sleeping in the chair when I tried to start. Okay, so what happens is when the survival power first combines, right? There's this thing called the first roll. Where are the meters? The heart meter's on. There's the first roll that happens, and what happens here is the die for the survival guy, which is this guy, rolls. And like since on this one it was a 10, it increases the hit points of this duck. Now that he's combined with the survival, and the 10 hit point, the 20 more hit points. Oh, that's kind of low. We're gonna have to adjust that one up, I think, because the survivalist does the superpower of taunting, which makes bad guys attack him, and if the bad guys are attacking him, he's gonna need more hit points. But this meter, it needs adjusting because the whole taunt concept is like super complicated. Especially if I do it by hit dice, which is the traditional way they do it in games. Is like you taunt 40 hit points worth of bad guys. But I think I have to switch that to where it's like number of bad guys, and then they get multiply that by 10 hit point increase. Oh, wait, anyway. So there, I think I've delivered on the backstage part of the Monster Party backstage stream. We covered the Agentic Incontinence in the front of the stream, and please go back and review that if it's at all confusing, because those views count. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you folks tomorrow. And don't forget to come here for Monster Party Friday and fight Pride with the rest of us. Special thanks to Freedom. Special thanks to Freedom, Eve, Magic, and Josh for being visible in the chat right before I ended the stream. Remember, everybody, we want what's best for you.